identities of trigonometry. Now we know the identities of sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1, secant square theta equal to 1 plus tan square theta, cosecant square theta equal to 1 plus cot square theta. Now we want to express cos theta in the form of sin theta. Now cos A will be calculated as, by using the identity 1, sin square A plus cos square A, that will be equal to 1. This is our first identity. So by using this identity, cos square A will be 1 minus sin square A. Now cos of A will be equal to under root of 1 minus sin square A. So in this way we can evaluate the value of cos A, and that is equal to under root of 1 minus sin square A. Now second part, tan A. Tan A is equal to sin A upon cos A. This is a formula of tan A, that is equal to sin A upon cos A. Now we want to change whole of the fraction in the form of sin A. Now in the numerator part, sin A is already existed. We will change cos A into the sin A. So we had already evaluated the value of cos A in first part. We just put it in the denominator. So sin A upon under root of 1 minus sin square A. So value of tan A is expressed in the form of sin A. Now next is secant A. We know that secant A equal to 1 upon cos A. Now value of cos A in the form of sin A is evaluated in the first part. So just put it into the third part. So secant A will be also expressed in the form of sin A. So in this way we express all the three t ratios in the form of sin A. That's it. Now let's do our next question. Our statement is, prove that secant of 1 minus sin A, secant of A plus tan A equal to 1. We will solve it by taking left hand side. To solve it, we will change the left hand side into the simpler form. Now secant A can be expressed in the 1 upon cos A. 1 minus sin A will be written as it is. Secant A also can be written as 1 upon cos A. Tan A can be written as sin A upon cos A. Now 1 minus sin A into, because denominator is same, so no need to take LCM, 1 plus sin A over cos A. 1 upon cos A. Now cos A getting multiplied, it will be cos square A 1 minus sin A into 1 plus sin A. Now we will use the identity of algebra, that is A minus B into A plus B, that is equal to A square minus B square. So here 1 is A and sin A is B. So A minus B into A plus B, that will be equal to A square minus B square, that is 1 square minus sin square A over cos square A. So 1 square will be equal to 1. So it will be 1 minus sin square A over cos square A. Now if we see the identity 1, sin square A plus cos square A equal to 1. Now here we want the value of 1 minus sin square A. If we taking sin square theta into the right hand side, then cos square theta will be equal to 1 minus sin square theta. That means value of 1 minus sin square theta will be equal to cos value in this, we will get cos square A upon cos square A. So these will be cancelled and we will left with 1. So hence left hand side equal to right hand side. So we do this question. Let's do next question. Taking left hand side, so it will be cot A can be expressed as cos A upon sin A minus cos A upon cos A upon sin A plus cos A. This will be taking common cos A, we get 1 upon sin A minus 1 over, again taking common from the denominator side also, so 1 upon sin A plus 1. Now cos A getting cancelled, so we are left with, now taking LCM, 1 minus sin A over sin A. Now here are 4 fractions, so it will be taking LCM also, and this fraction will be reciprocal. When we multiply it, then it will be reciprocal, so sin A will be moved to the upward direction as a numerator and the LCM part will be act as a denominator here. So if we see, then 1 upon sin A plus 1, that will be equal to 1 plus sin A upon sin A. Now here is already fraction present, so one more fraction is there. So if it is a condition of like 1 upon 2 upon 3 upon 4, then it can be expressed as 1 upon 2 multiplied by 4 is coming upward and 3 will be as a denominator. So we will multiply. Same condition is over here. So we will solve it as a 1 plus sin A. So sin A getting cancelled and we are left with 1 minus sin A over 1 plus sin A. Now taking right hand side, cosecant A will be 1 upon sin A plus 1 negative 1 over 1 plus sin A plus 1. So taking LCM again, 1 minus sin A over sin A divided by 1 plus sin A sin A. So again this condition, so we will multiply it by taking on upward direction. So 1 minus sin A over sin A multiply by sin A over 1 plus sin A. So sin A getting cancelled. We are left with 1 minus sin A upon 1 plus sin A. Now it is equal to our left hand side. This is 1 minus sin A upon 1 plus sin A. Same is here, 1 minus sin A upon 1 plus sin A. So hence left hand side equal to right hand side. So hence we prove the above result. That's it. Let's continue next question. Taking left hand side, sin theta minus cos theta plus 1 upon sin theta plus cos theta minus 1. Now to solve this question, we will use a trick. Let's divide numerator and denominator by cos theta. Sin theta over cos theta minus cos theta over cos theta plus 1 upon cos theta divided by sin theta over cos theta plus cos theta over cos theta minus 1 upon cos theta. Now it will become tan theta minus 1 plus secant theta tan theta plus 1 minus secant theta. Now it is also equal to tan theta plus secant theta minus 1 divided by tan theta minus secant theta plus 1. Now here tan theta minus secant theta is present plus 1. Now again tan theta plus secant theta minus 1, tan theta minus secant theta plus 1. Let's multiply it with tan theta minus secant theta, because here tan theta minus secant theta is present. So multiply up and down with tan theta minus secant theta. Because we will multiply these two expressions, so tan theta plus secant theta, this will be multiplied by this minus 1 into tan theta minus secant theta divided by tan theta minus secant theta into tan theta minus secant theta plus 1. Now multiply these two expressions. So tan square theta plus secant theta tan theta minus secant theta tan theta. Here tan square theta, tan theta into secant theta minus tan theta. Now again tan theta secant theta with negative sign minus secant square theta plus secant theta divided by tan theta minus secant theta into tan theta minus secant theta plus 1. Now secant theta tan theta with plus sign and negative sign get cancelled. So tan square theta minus secant square theta, secant square theta plus tan square theta minus tan theta plus secant theta over tan theta minus secant theta into tan theta minus secant theta plus 1. Now if you are taking negative sign common from these two terms, so negative of secant square theta minus tan square theta plus secant theta minus tan theta over tan theta minus secant theta multiply tan theta minus secant theta plus 1. Now we have an identity secant square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. If we are taking tan square theta to the left hand side, then secant square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. So put this value over here, minus 1 plus secant theta minus tan theta divided by secant theta. If I am taking common negative sign these from both these expressions, so negative that common secant theta minus tan theta into negative sign will be common, so negative of secant theta will be positive of secant theta. Here it is positive, so it will become negative sign because we are taking minus 1 common. Again secant theta minus tan theta minus 1. Now if this is positive secant theta minus tan theta minus 1, secant theta positive, negative tan theta minus 1. So these two get cancelled, minus minus plus, so we are left with 1 upon secant theta minus tan theta. So hence we prove the result that left hand side equal to right hand side. This is our right hand side, so we are moving from left hand side and reached at the right hand side. Hence left hand side is equal to right hand side. Hence proved. Let's do next question. Taking left hand side. So first of all we will change the left hand side into the simpler form. So it will be tan theta is sin theta by cos theta upon 1 minus cot will be cos theta upon sin theta. Similarly cot theta here will be cos theta by sin theta, and again 1 minus sin theta over cos theta. Now by solving sin theta by cos theta, now taking LCM, it will be sin theta minus cos theta over sin theta plus cos theta over sin theta. Taking LCM again, cos theta minus sin theta over cos theta. Now sin theta by cos theta. Now we will take this to the upward direction because there are two fractions in dividing form. So this will, here denominator will be moved to the upward and numerator into the act as a denominator. So sin theta upon cos theta, sin theta minus cos theta multiply by sin square theta. Now cos theta, here it will move in upward, so it becomes cos square theta upon sin theta into cos theta minus sin theta. Here this sin theta is here and this will be multiplying this and the denominator will be moving to the upward. So taking sin theta minus cos theta common. Now minus sign also taking common from this bracket. Sin square theta over cos theta into sin theta minus cos theta cos square theta. If we are taking negative sign common here, then this negative sign will be on the numerator. So here plus change into negative and sin theta into sin theta minus cos theta. Now again taking sin theta minus cos theta common, so sin square theta sin theta minus cos theta common, so we are left with cos theta minus cos square theta over sin theta. Now taking LCM on both sides, sin cube theta minus cos cube theta over sin theta into cos theta multiply with sin theta minus cos theta. Now we have a identity a cube minus b cube equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. So let's put over here a cube minus b cube equal to a minus b. That means here a is sin theta, b is cos theta. So sin theta minus cos theta into sin square theta. AB will be sin theta cos theta, B will be cos square theta. Sin theta minus cos theta into sin theta cos theta. Now negative of this get cancelled with this, sin theta minus cos theta will be cancelled with sin theta minus cos theta, and sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So put in above. So we are left with 1 plus sin theta cos theta divided by sin theta cos theta. So again dividing it in the individual terms. So 1 upon sin theta cos theta plus sin theta cos theta divided by sin theta cos theta. these are get cancelled. So 1 upon sine will be cosecant theta and 1 upon cos will be secant theta plus 1. So which is our right hand side. So left hand side equal to right hand side. Hence we prove the above result. Now let's do one more question. Under root of 1 plus sine a upon under root of 1 minus sine a equal to secant a plus tan a. So we are taking left hand side. Under root of 1 plus sine a by 1 minus sine a. Now multiply it with 1 plus sine a up and down. So x, if we have x multiplied by x, then it will be equal to x square. In a similar way, this multiplied by this will be 1 plus sine a whole square divided by a minus b into a plus b will be equal to a square minus b square. A minus b into a plus b will be equal to a square minus b square. So 1 plus sine 1 square minus sine square a. Now if we separate the under root on upward and downward individually, then 1 plus sine a whole square upon 1 square is equal to 1. Now square and under root get cancelled, so it will be 1 plus sine a over 1 minus sine square a. By using this identity, if we are taking sine square a to the right hand side, it will be equal to cos square theta. So this will be equal to cos square a. So 1 plus sine a over square and under root get cancelled, so it is cos a. Now dividing cos a to the both of the terms, so 1 upon cos a plus sine a by cos a. Now 1 upon cos a equal to secant a. This is secant a plus sine upon cos is tan a, which is a right hand side. Hence we prove that left hand side is equal to right hand side. Let's do next question. So we will solving left hand side again. A plus b whole square equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. A plus b whole square equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. So here a is sine a and b is cosecant a. So it will be sine square a plus cosecant square a plus 2 sine a cosecant a. Similarly, algebraic identity will be applied on this bracket also. So cos square a plus secant square a plus 2 cos a secant a, that will be now sine square a plus cos square a. This is equal to 1. 2 sine a cosecant a. Sine theta and cosecant theta are reciprocal to each other. So this will become 2 only. So their product will be 1. 2 multiplied by 1 will be 2. So 2 multiplied by 1. Again secant square theta. Cos a and secant a are reciprocal to each other. So their product will be 1. As 2 and 1 by 2 are reciprocal to each other, so when we multiply them, 2 and 2 get cancelled, so the product is 1. In a similar way, cos a and secant a are the reciprocal to each other, so their product will be 1. So 2 multiplied by 1 will be 2. Now 1 plus 2 will be 5. Cosecant square is here. Now secant square a plus cosecant square a. secant square can be written as, by using this identity, secant square theta is 1 plus tan square theta, cosecant square theta is 1 plus cot square theta. So put these two identities in the above polynomial, that is 5 plus 1 plus tan square a plus 1 plus cot square a. 5 plus 1 6, 6 plus 1 7. So 7 plus tan square a plus cot square a, which is equal to right hand side. So hence we prove the above question. Left hand side equal to right hand side. That's it.